energy. These guys are ready to go. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Holiday.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. Doris, these two teams hang their hats on their three-point shooting.
They certainly do, Kevin. And the feeling in today's game is you can never have too much shooting. If you have got 5 guys on the floor at any given time, all of whom are a threat, boy, as a coach, what a luxury.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Williams is out there with Ingram, and it's Favors in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Inside, Saric and Baines. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Rubio. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Saric looking around. Oubre passes to Rubio. 5 to shoot. Saric against Holiday. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Oubre. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Baines. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And it's Oubre off the drive. Clock at 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Offensive rebound, Baines, and that one is stuffed right through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Ingram. Nails the 16-footer.
And the first task for Monty Williams is going to be retooling this offense. Plenty of offensive talent here. The team has underperformed on that end for years.
And one of the things he wants to implement, Greg, Monty Williams wants to utilize more movement, right? He has mentioned a style similar to what they ran while he was with the Spurs organization. So don't expect to see any stagnant bodies on the offensive end this year.
Outside Williams. Back to Holiday. Outside Favors. Right side Williams. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Holiday, the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. There's the triple. But they get it back. Ingram kicks to Redick. Drops in the tray.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Rubio, the pass to Oubre. Kept alive. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jackson with it. 9 points last game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Suns leading by 7. Out to the wing. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Bridges misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Carter outside. Kicks it to Kaminsky. The pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, Greg. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
Well, the Suns, of course, have the league's longest playoff drought. 9 straight seasons of going on vacation early. And think about it, that's despite picking at the top of the draft year after year.
Both free throws good for Okafor. Phoenix leading by 5. Carter outside. And Okafor with the block. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson finds Okafor. Back to Jackson. From downtown, it's hauled in by Diallo.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Johnson. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Versatility is so important in today's NBA that works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Okafor. Jackson is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And not just a long-range gunner, but Etuan Moore also blessed, Greg, one of the NBA's best floaters.
I mean, he takes a lot of those mid-range shots, those floaters in the lane, that makes them more often than not. For a player standing 6'4", the ability to finish inside, providing that counterbalance to his three-point shooting.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Jackson, and it's all evened up.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Kaminsky misses. Moore against Johnson. Moore passes to Okafor. That one good for 2. Okafor's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carter down low, guarded by Jackson. Carter with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jackson kicks to Moore. Back to Jackson. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bridges passes to Diallo. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. To the wing on the left. Johnson against Moore. Here's Melly. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Or for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Rubio. From down in the low post, it goes. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
Oh, you have to appreciate Rubio's creativity. Floats that one in.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Holiday, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Saric. 4-point game. Passes to Booker. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 8 points.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Here's Hart. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Left side Favors. Here's Hart, covered by Oubre. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Devin Booker. Averaging 25 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Hart. Launches a 3. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's now go to the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. See the league's top assist man. 5th, Ricky Rubio.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Now here is Holiday. He had 22 points in the win against Portland.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
Favors passes to Holiday. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Rubio against Holiday. Rubio misses. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's the teardrop. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Pass to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Favors. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They completely dominated the second quarter, turning a small deficit at the beginning of the period into... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Inside, Saric and Baines. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Ingram. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker against Holiday. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Rubio outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Saric. Another shot. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Baines.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now the pass to Favors. Lays it up off the glass. Favors got the lead back up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Holiday against Rubio. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Here's the floater. Kicks it out to Rubio. Saric trying to break free. Rubio misses.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Back to Holiday. Over Rubio. They get the rebound. Favors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Kevin, don't you love the attacking attitude of Derek Favors on the interior? Not many guys who can match his frame and strength.
The first free throw is good. And one of the best defensive big men in the league, Derek Favors.
You're right, Kevin, because he's got the body to play bully ball, but the lateral quickness to deal with smaller players. When this guy gets down in his stance, he can cover some ground defensively.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Ingram. Etuan Moore comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind: James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race. for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Pelicans leading by 7. Outside Williams. Jackson. Passes it to Okafor. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Jackson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Williams against Carter. From past the arc, hits it from three-point range. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Right wing. Okafor against Bridges. Okafor, the pass to Moore. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Moore's got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Carter outside. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Kaminsky, the pass to Bridges. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
To the inside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a 3rd option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
The first one falls.
Well, a promising start last year for Mikal Bridges. The offense was there, but it was his impact defensively that has really gotten most people's attention. A lot of great tools for a young player.
He hits both from the stripe. And with Bridges and his defense, great coaches speak very highly of his basketball IQ.
And that is why, as a rookie, he would often get assigned to guard the toughest perimeter player. Good size and great instincts make him one of the best young defenders on the team.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
There's a minute left to play in the 3rd. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pelicans leading by 7. Now Jackson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 5. A shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges for 3. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 now. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. Shoots over Bridges. It's off. And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Suns trail by 4 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Hart is out there with Ingram. Then there's Favors. Then it's Holiday. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Oubre outside. Pass to Rubio. 4 on the clock. Here's Baines. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Baines has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. The pass to Ingram. 18 feet out. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Yep, that one goes. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Rubio taking his time here. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
Ingram passes to Alexander Walker. Holiday against Rubio. Outside Favors. Passes it to Hart. Fires from deep. Rubio with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Baines finds Oubre to take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love it.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Rubio. Holiday against Rubio. Yep, that one goes in there. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Dishes it to Booker. Pass to Baines. Out to the right wing. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Here's Baines. Yes! And the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
You talk about bangers in the NBA, Doris. The Australian, Aaron Baines, rugged as they come.
Kev, he is the very definition of an energy guy. This man is a great defender. You get blindsided by one of his picks, you are going to feel it the next day.
And the Pelicans with possession here. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Booker against Redick. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Holiday against Rubio. Holiday brings the double team. Kicks it out to Rubio. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Pass to Saric. And here's Oubre. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Holiday. Williams with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The drive by Booker. Some solid defense from Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Redick on the way. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. It's over Rubio. Almost, but it rolls out. The Suns leading. Now here's Booker. Over Holiday. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The shot's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Holiday. To the paint. Here's Favors. Yes!
Kevin, do you love that Derek Favors demanded the basketball with the game hanging in the balance? How beautiful, how tough.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
The pass to Booker. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional. Oh, this guy's typically a setup man here, but he rises to the challenge. Beautifully done by Rubio.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.